again, everybody. I'm back. So today, surprise, I have a phone interview. So I applied again for the fall 2019 program, and I have my phone interview tonight in about, it's 6:58 right now. My phone interview time is 7:30. Setting time from 7:15 to 7:45. They're gonna be calling me. I'm nervy, but I'm super excited. I have a little note card that says smile, just to remind me to smile while I'm talking to them, because your smile definitely shows through in your voice. And then I have a little card that says the 4 keys on it, the 4 Disney keys: safety, courtesy, efficiency, and show, just so I can try to incorporate those into my responses, just like a little reminder to have that right there. I'm so nervous. I'm literally I have other phone interviews vlogs pulled up on my computer that I've been watching for the last little bit, probably the last like hour or so. But I decided I'm gonna video mine. So I'm gonna video it on my laptop, so the quality's gonna go down, but I have to talk on my phone, so I can't video on my phone. I'm gonna try. I don't want to put them on speaker because I feel like they can hear that they're on speaker, and I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna affect anything, but I don't know. I don't want them to know that they're on speakerphone. So I'm just gonna try to turn my phone volume up and hope that y'all can hear it on my computer when my computer's videoing. But if not, I'm gonna go back and edit the questions so they come up on the screen as I'm answering them. If I butcher this phone interview or if I don't get accepted, this video is probably not gonna go out. So if you're seeing this, it's probably because I got accepted. And I am scared. I'm kind of just, I have a few notes, nothing crazy. I just have the role interests that I chose. I put role interests, and then I put all the ones I have high, all my ones for moderate, all my ones for low, just so I have them at my disposal if she asks any questions or anything about it. My dream roles for each of those top locations that I have listed, and a few questions that I want to ask when the interview's over, and some space to write more questions if I need to do so. And then I have a piece of paper to write their name on, so I can refer to them as their name and hopefully seem more personable that way. Disney loves names, so okay, I lost my other pen. Oh well, not a big attachment to that pen anyways. So I've kind of just been watching other people's videos and kind of making my answers, not trying so hard to not take any of their answers and just make them my own though, because that's super important. Don't try not to be like too cookie cutter, and chances are people online are saying it in their videos and other people are watching their videos and saying their answers too, so I really just want to stray from using any of their answers. So I'm kind of just trying to formulate my own things to say to the most popular questions. So there's that. 7:15. I just keep telling myself 3 deep breaths. I'm talking to a fellow Disney lover here. Like, there's nothing to fret. They're gonna be awesome. We're gonna have something in common, and it's gonna be Disney, which is the best thing to have in common with anybody. I could literally talk to a brick wall about Disney. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, I'm honestly doing a whole lot better than I did my first interview. I was shaking with nerves. Probably gonna start shaking as soon as my phone rings. Should I even be on my... Ah! I'm so nervous. It's fine. I'm fine. What happens, happens. If I'm meant to go to Disney again and do another program, then I will. And if I'm not, then it's just not in the cards for me, and that's okay. If it sounds like I'm trying to convince myself of that, it's because I am. I'm trying so hard. I can do this. It's literally talking to a human being. I've been doing that my whole life. I can do this. Right? Oh my gosh. I have goosebumps all over my body because I'm so nervous. And I'm cold, but I got a blanket, so. I'm so nervous. My stomach is churning. My nerves are just 7:39. Hello, this is Ashton. Yeah. I am. My only body modification is still just ear piercings, and I don't wear earrings anymore anyways. Nope. Yes, I do. Yes. Yes, it absolutely is. Yes, I did. Yeah, so I lived in Vista Way, and I had 5 other girls living with me, one of which I knew beforehand that went to my school with me, but the others we did not know. So it was just a great compromise, and it ended up working out really well. Everybody was really happy with their new roommates, too, so it worked out really well for us. Yeah. I absolutely would. I don't know if you can see my record card and see the amount of call outs that I had, but I really struggled this last program because my grandpa and my grandma growing up had always just been such a big, just big Disney people. So for every holiday, any chance we got, we would go down there because they lived in Florida, and they would take us to Disney World every chance they had. So there's always just been a crazy strong link between my grandparents and Disney. And when I got accepted, they were the people that I was just so excited to surprise and let them know the big news. But unfortunately, about 3 weeks before I left for my program, my grandfather passed away. So it was just a crazy time to leave my family. And once I got down there the first month or so, it was just a bunch of new things, a new job, new people, new living situations. So it was a bunch of exciting things, just kind of keeping my mind off of it. But about a month and a half into the program, I started just really struggling. Getting out of bed some days were just really hard because I just couldn't find the magic in myself to give to other people. So that's something I would definitely want to change this time around, is just getting out there, making the most of every single day, because even when my roommates just yanked me by the ear out of bed, brought me into the parks, my mood just completely changed. It's the magic of Disney is so real, and I just want to go give that magic to other people. Definitely experience with guest service mostly. Just how to treat people, and the biggest takeaway honestly was just knowing that each person is a different person. They all have their own story, their own things that they're going through. Everybody needs some magic, and it's important to just keep treating each person like a real person, not just another person you're helping, but someone who's, they've got their life, they're living it, they've got these problems, they've got these things they're going through, they've got these things they're celebrating, and it's important for us to be there, give them the magic that they need, celebrate with them, give them extra magic if that's what they need, and just be really personable and making it more than just a interaction with somebody that you have to have an interaction with. Yes. Absolutely. So I actually remember one specific instance. It was Mother's Day, and a mother and her daughter came in, and they were just excited to have their experience at the Be Our Guest Castle. So they walked in, and um, they had just come down the queue, down the bridge, and they were about to go into the next room to place their order. So I was just kind of giving them the rundown, like, hey, this is going to be the next room you're going to go into. You're going to place your order. You can let them know if you have any food allergies. They can help you choose the right things for you, and just kind of letting them know what was about to happen. And the mom looked at me and she said, are you kidding? I was like, no, there's kiosks in there, you can go place your order. And she was like, so this is like a cafeteria, like in a school? And I was like, no, it's more magical than that. And I was just kind of trying to talk it up a little bit. And she kind of just rolled her eyes and walked off, and I kind of just brushed it off, no big deal. And then a few minutes later, she came just storming back out, and she was like, I deserve better than this. This is Mother's Day. I'm not eating in a cafeteria. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm going to make sure that y'all aren't charged the $10 fee per person for not coming to your reservation, or for not fulfilling your reservation. I'm sorry that this wasn't what you were expecting, and I hope that, or I was trying to empathize with her and try to make it seem like it wasn't such a bad situation, try to mention other places she could possibly go to. And unfortunately, the situation ended with her tossing their menus at me and then storming out. So there wasn't much more I could say, but the most important thing was just keep my composure, try to stay moving it towards positive and not dwelling on the fact that it wasn't necessarily what she was expecting, and try to give her a suggestion of another place she could go to, get what she was expecting to experience. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. They were very careful to show us all of the, just to really instill in our training, especially with the carts that we had to push around constantly. I think those are probably the biggest safety concern in the castle. There's kids running everywhere. So they were just very careful when in our training, teaching us how to use these carts, how to best maneuver them, how to stop quickly and effectively if someone is to walk out in front of us, not noticing us there, and just that sort of thing, and keeping the floors constantly clean so no one is slipping on anything. Just really instilling those, what seemingly small things, but end up making a huge difference in how safe the castle was. Yeah, I think it's definitely a little bit of a different vibe. It's not quite as, you're not really dealing with hangry guests. But and I also had a roommate that was merchandise, and she just adored her role, everything about it. I was so jealous whenever she got to go to work and wear her hair down. I remember thinking, I wish I could wear my hair down and do something cute with it, because she always looked so cute going into work, and I always had my hair pulled back, so I was always so jealous. But I also think that I'm really qualified for the role just because it is so similar to quick service. You're just not selling something that's edible necessarily. I would say the top three would be checking in guests, making sure that all the people that are coming in for the reservations, that those are their reservations, checking IDs. So that would be one. And then two, making sure that I'm answering all their questions in terms of what park they should go to or how to get there, the best transportation, just guiding them in the way of the Disney bus system, making sure they know how that works. That would be number two. And three, just giving them some really good suggestions, maybe some rides that I think that they should do or some snacks I think they should try, and just get them excited to get into the parks. I think this would be a great time to just make sure that everything is looking right, in terms of if a table is set the right way, or if there's something that someone maybe didn't sweep up, if there was something left behind, just to make sure that show is going well, and to make sure safety as well, that no one's going to trip on anything. If there was a fork that someone didn't see on the ground that they dropped when they're clearing a table, if there's anybody anybody else that I can help out in that aspect, then I would do that. Mm-hmm. I think getting to really experience guests going in and coming off the ride so excited, or coming out of the show so excited, I think that is most what I want. I think the magic of Disney is really in everything that they have to offer, including those shows and rides that are just nostalgic to me because I've been riding them my whole life, and seeing other people come off so happy about their experience, that I think that's so exciting. Mhm. Something that we've always done in my sorority whenever we were new members, we would always play like fun little name games just to kind of get to know each other and make some friends. And I think that would be something great to do with all the kids, to make them make some friends, kind of get out of their comfort zone, have some fun, maybe play a fun name game where they have to act out an animal or something. I am able and so excited to. All right. Yes. You're fine. Oh no. No, you're so fine. Oh no, you're so fine. My sorority just all got sick at the same time because we just did recruitment. So we were all without sleep and just way too close to each other. So we all got sick for about a week and a half. It was awful. Yes, absolutely. No, you're so fine. Yes, I absolutely am. Yes. I absolutely do. I have actually about three questions for you. Okay, so first, how do you guys decide on who gets what role and what location they get placed in? Yeah. Okay, gotcha. That's really interesting. I didn't know it worked like that. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Hmm. Oh, wow, that's stressful but so fun at the same time. I feel like it's fun to just be like, I think this person would really thrive here over here. I think that's so fun. Awesome. So, if you were to do the DCP, what would be your dream role and location? Oh, hmm, yeah. And then I do have one more question. Is there anything I can improve on with my interviewing skills? Thank you. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Yeah. Thank you for listening. Yes, ma'am. Oh no. Thank you so much, Christy. Have a great rest of your week as well. Yes, ma'am. Bye.
How'd it go?
Do you follow them on Twitter? Like, do you follow the recruiters?
Yeah.
It was recruiter Christy.
Was it really?
Yes!
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Oh my gosh. As soon as she said her name, I was like, I follow you. I have followed you for almost 2 years now.
Did you actually tell her that?
No, I didn't. I was too nervous.
Oh my god, that's so crazy.
Oh my gosh, I think I did well. At the end, one of my questions was, what can I do to improve on my interview skills? And she said she literally had 0 recommendations for me. She said I did great answering all the questions and that I had great responses to all the questions and I was giving great examples from my experiences. And I was like, ma'am, I'm about to cry.
Oh, that's so awesome.
But I'm kind of sad because she said in the phone interview, I definitely want to take some time to ask you what your dream location is. And then at the end, she was like, well, Ashton, I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday. And she forgot to ask me what my dream location was.
Well, that's okay.
My shot was right there and I didn't take it.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all gonna be how it's gonna be.
I feel like I didn't really drill in that I want merchandise so badly.
Yeah.
I did mention that I think that's what I'm most qualified for, so maybe she'll take that as me being really interested in it. I don't know.
Yeah, she probably will.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. That is so crazy that she was your interview.
I'm about to lose my marbles.
Oh my god. Ah! I love that though. That's amazing.
And we talked for like, hold on, let me look. It was like a hot minute too. She said we're going to be talking for about 15 to 20 minutes. And I was like, okay. We talked for, oh wait, that's not it. No caller ID. We talked for 24 minutes.
Yeah, that's how long I talked with mine too. I was like just chatting away.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my gosh.
It's so scary.
I'm so nervous. But she was like really saying that she was so happy that I decided to come back for another program and like really, I don't know, kind of drilling in that she was happy I've done a program before and happy I was experienced. So I feel like that's a good sign.
That is awesome. Yeah,
oh my God.
Seems like a lot of alum are getting into fall.
Really? Because I saw that one post that the girl said she was alum and she got NLIC'd and I panicked.
Well, I've seen a few other people who are alum and they are like, oh my gosh, I'm going home again. And I'm just like, that's great, but I want to go too.
That's great, but can I come too?
I know.
Oh my gosh.
Along,
and Jessica got accepted today, so I was like shaking in my boots.
Who did? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Did she get BBB?
She didn't.
BBB. What did she get?
She got quick service. I got a text from like just a number, so I assumed it was her because I never saved her number, but it was somebody else that I never saved their number. Guys, I'm texting like 5 people right now that I don't have their number saved because I'm just a mess of a human being. But I thought it was her that texted me that she got bippity boppity, but it wasn't her. It was somebody else. She got quick service.
Okay.
I'm just a moron.
Well, I'm so glad that she got in. That's awesome. And that she was like in the first wave.
Yeah, she was. She was accepted very fast.
How exciting is that?
I know. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervy. Frick.
I literally cannot. Like,
What?
Today was just like bad for my mental health. Like, I literally was checking my phone every 2 seconds. Like, just constantly refreshing.
I'm honestly glad that this is now out of the way, because I feel like I can stop thinking about it just knowing that it's out of my control. I feel like I don't have to stress about it anymore.
Yeah.
And just kind of be on the lookout for my notification that says if I was accepted or NLIC'd. Okay, so it's hours later. It is, I can't even see with this flash in my face. It's 12:08, like midnight. And I just got my little thank you for interviewing email. It came in at 11:40, but I'm just now seeing it. So that's good. I mean, it doesn't mean anything good or bad anyways, but I got it finally. It says, Dear Ashton, thank you for taking the time to interview for the Disney College program. All of our final hiring decisions will be made no later than April 12th, 2019. And check my dashboard for communication. So yeah, there's that. I don't really have a ton to say about my interview because it's all in the phone calls that I talked to Stephanie. I called my mom afterwards, but I don't think I recorded talking to my mom. But that's kind of how I felt about that. I feel like I was very cringy. And if I were to watch it back now, I'd be very grossed out at myself. So I haven't yet. But yeah, I did it. Honestly, I'm trying to be quiet because all my roommates went to sleep. But yeah, happy phone interview day. Crossing my fingers. There's a big wave that went out today. I'm gonna pull up Recruiter Christy's Twitter as if I didn't just talk to her on the phone. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Oh, that is not how you spell that. Christy. There we go. So yeah, she doesn't tweet anything else, but a big wave went out today, so it's going to be a hot minute until the wave that I am in goes out, but something to look forward to. So there's that. That's all I got. You have a great night. Thanks for watching this far. This is a long video. I'm so sorry. You have a great night.